Hi everyone, I am Timothy Hoare and thank you for joining me. I'm excited to introduce Startup Fundraising Decoded, Design Principles and Tools for Entrepreneurs, a book I've co-authored with Professors Dimo Dimov, George Rom and James Skinner. Based on my PhD dissertation, this project has been years in the making, a blend of research, lived founder experiences, and design science experimentation. Today, I want to give you a first look at what the book is about, why it matters, and what founders can expect to take away. Anyone who's experienced it knows fundraising is one of the most emotionally intense and uncertain parts of the entrepreneurial journey. It's complex, non-linear, and often deeply personal. Founders are typically left navigating this alone, relying on scattered advice, contradictory blogs, and pitch deck templates that don't capture the real work behind the scenes. What's been missing is a structured, research-driven way to design the fundraising journey, not just survive it. That's what this book aims to provide. As Professor Colin Mason noted, this work fills a crucial gap by offering tools that actually guide founders through a process that academic research rarely translates meaningfully into practice. At the heart of the book is the RAISE framework, a simple but powerful way to decode the fundraising journey into three foundational questions. Why are you raising capital? This is about strategic clarity, values alignment, and making sure the funding strategy supports rather than shapes the venture's purpose. When should you raise? Timing is everything. We help founders evaluate their investment readiness, understand the signals investors care about, and assess whether the broader market conditions support a raise. How do you raise effectively? This is where process comes in. Building investor relationships, preparing the right materials, managing due diligence, negotiating terms, and closing deals with confidence. Instead of treating fundraising as a black box, RAISE turns it into a clear, navigable journey. The backbone of this book is design science, a method of transforming messy, unpredictable real-world practice into actionable and teachable knowledge. We didn't set out to write another book of tips or stories. We set out to design a system founders can rely on. Through years of interviews, field research, founder shadowing, and iterative experimentation, we distilled what actually works in practice and why. The result is a set of principles and tools that help founders act with more clarity, intention, and control. This book is intentionally designed for multiple audiences. First, it's for founders, whether you're raising for the first time or planning a follow-on round. If you want to bring more clarity and structure to your process, this book is for you. It's also for educators and startup coaches who design entrepreneurship programs and want a more rigorous way to teach fundraising. And finally, it's for investors and ecosystem partners who want to better understand how founders make decisions, how they evaluate opportunities, and how they navigate uncertainty. Startup Fundraising Decoded will be published by Palgrave Macmillan with an expected release in early 2026. Between now and launch, I'll be sharing insights, frameworks, and behind-the-scenes materials as part of a broader content series. So this book becomes not just a publication, but a resource founders can start benefiting from well before it hits the shelves. Thank you for listening, and I look forward to sharing more with you in the months ahead.